What's cooking, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm making this air fryer spicy coconut popcorn chicken. These are the perfect bite-sized appetizers, or even great for like your kids' school lunches. And I finally gave in and bought myself a little air fryer. I didn't join the bandwagon many years ago when the air fryer was a little bit more popular, but I gave in because I found an air fryer that was small enough for my small kitchen and also very affordable. I got it on sale on Amazon. I'll link it down below if you guys are looking for a small air fryer, which is very affordable. And also stay tuned for the recipe for my air fryer popcorn chicken. Do consider subscribing if you're new here and you'd like to join the foodie family, and also hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And now let's get cooking. I'm going to start by seasoning the chicken first. Here I have a little more than a pound of chicken breast. You can also use boneless chicken thighs, and I cut the chicken breast into these bite-sized chunks, and also I thoroughly cleaned it as well. To this, I'm going to be adding some paprika, and I have about a teaspoon. Then I have equal amounts of garlic powder and also onion powder, which is about a teaspoon again. And then I have this all-purpose seasoning, which is optional. You can omit this completely or even use adobo instead of this if you don't have this, of course. And then I have some salt, and I'm adding this to my taste, of course, but I'm also keeping in mind that the all-purpose seasoning has a little salt to it. And also some black pepper that I'm going to grind in there. I added to my taste again, but between half to 1 teaspoon would be sufficient enough. And then I'm just gonna mix everything up till all of the chicken is completely coated with the seasonings. And you can let this marinate either overnight, but even a few hours will be fine since it's only chicken breast. And while the chicken is marinating, let's make the dry dredge for it. And here I have in a bowl about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour approximately. And to this I'm adding a teaspoon of onion powder, about half a teaspoon of paprika powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, about 1.5 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. You can also use panko breadcrumbs here. And then I have about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of grated coconut flakes. And then I'm adding some salt to the dredge to my taste, so a few pinches is fine. And then some freshly ground black pepper again to my taste. So basically the same spices I use to marinate the chicken with, to keep the same spices going through each step. And then I'm just mixing these all up so they are all well combined. And once you have the dry dredge combined, you can set this aside for now. And now let's make the wet dredge in another bowl, and I have 2 eggs here that I already broke. Then I'm adding in some buttermilk, about 1/4 to 1/2 cup approximately. I'm eyeballing pretty much everything here. And then I have some salt, and I'm only adding a pinch to add a light flavor. And then some black pepper to my taste, which is optional. I like to season my food at every single step, but you can just add salt and that would be fine as well, since everything else is pretty much seasoned. And then just mix the buttermilk and eggs together till they are well combined, and then set this aside as well. And now let's prep the chicken by dredging it in my wet and the dry mix. And here is my chicken that's been marinating for a few hours. And I'm just gonna take each piece and first dip it in the egg and the buttermilk dredge to coat it completely. And then I'll drop that into the dry dredge that has the flour, the breadcrumbs, and also the coconut flakes with other seasonings. And you can use one hand for your wet dredge and the other hand for your dry dredge. But I was filming and dredging the chicken at the same time, so that's why my fingers had all that mixture of the wet and dry dredge. And I'm just going to repeat this process with each piece. And I'm just making sure they are all well coated with the wet and the dry dredges. And once my pieces are coated really well, I'm just placing them on a plate for now. And here is my air fryer that I got from Amazon. No, this video is not sponsored, but I just really love this little air fryer. I got it on sale for $35, believe it or not, but I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but I will link this in the description box below for those of you who want to buy one also. And this is a small size one, so it's perfect for my small kitchen. And first, I'm just going to preheat my air fryer, which is an essential step, just like you'd preheat an oven for baking purposes. And I'm preheating this at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And once the air fryer preheats, I'm going to take the air fryer basket out, and then taking some spray oil, I'm just going to spray the bottom of the basket. Then I'm going to place the chicken that I prepped earlier into the basket, making sure there's no overlapping pieces or else the chicken won't cook properly, and also just making sure they don't touch each other too much. Of course, they're going to touch each other because it's not really a big basket, but you know, just be careful not to overlap all of the pieces. You want to give them all a chance to cook evenly in the air fryer. And then I'm going to take my spray oil again and lightly coat the top of the chicken before putting it in the air fryer to cook. And I'm cooking these for about 5 to 6 minutes on each side till they are fully cooked and golden brown. And after 6 minutes, I'm just going to take the basket out and see how my popcorn chicken is looking, and they are really looking so beautiful already, but we need to turn them over on the other side very gently so the other side also gets a chance to cook. And then I'm going to be putting them back in the air fryer for another 5 to 6 minutes till they are fully cooked and continue to get that beautiful golden brown color. And after the total of about 11 to 12 minutes, let's check on my air fryer popcorn chicken, and these are looking so perfect, just the way they should be looking, with that golden brown color on the top. And I'm going to cook the rest of my batches the same way as well. And here is my air fryer coconut popcorn chicken. You guys saw how incredibly easy this recipe is and also cooks in no time. This popcorn chicken is perfect for an appetizer or even as a snack for your kids or adult kids in the house. And these would have been perfect for the Super Bowl, but I just didn't get to share this recipe with you guys in time. I love these with any kind of sauce as well, and they are just totally guilt-free as they were not fried in oil. But if you guys wanted to try the same recipe and fry them the old school way in some oil, that is totally fine as well. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my air fryer popcorn chicken recipe. You guys saw how easy that was, and you can even prep the chicken from like the night before and just cook it or air fry it the next day. You can even just fry it the old school way, just in like some oil. But using the air fryer has really changed the way I cook, especially during the weekdays when I am more busy. I have a full-time job and I don't always have the time to cook in the evenings, but with the air fryer I can just cook something really quickly, and I also know it's a little bit more healthier for me. So it has been a win-win situation for me getting this air fryer. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be seeing you in the next one, guys. Until then, take care of yourselves.